Today we're talking all about this amazing Deluxe cooking blender. Let me tell you, I've never had a nice blender in my whole life, so they've always been cheap, or I just never used it because it was like too much to clean. My world's been turned upside down since this has entered my life. So this is a Deluxe cooking blender. A lot of times blenders will say that they cook because of the friction of the blades. This one actually cooks. So it has a heating element inside, and it will reach a certain temperature for certain things like cleaning and making jam and soup. It'll actually reach the perfect temperature to boil your things, to sanitize your things. So it's amazing. So right now you can see that it's saying the lid is off, so you can see the lid is off. We are going to make sweet potato soup with just these simple ingredients. What I love about this is, look, this is all that's in it, and then a little bit of salt. So I completely am controlling my ingredients. These are all whole foods, and I just love that. So I'm going to show you guys just quickly how it's done and a couple tools that I use along the way. But I first just wanted to highlight a few of the things you can do on here. So it has a smoothie setting, so it's going to make these delicious smooth smoothies. Like, there's not going to be a chunk of ice in there. It's amazing. You can grind. So this is the setting you would use to grind your coffee beans to make nut butter. So you just throw almonds or peanuts in here and put it on the grind setting, and it's going to make the smoothest butters. Alternative milk, so you can make your cashew milk or your almond milk so easily right here in this one vessel. Heated wash, mind-blowing. It'll clean itself. Soup, which we're going to use today, a heated puree. So if you wanted to do some tomato sauce, things like that. We have jam, so you can make your own jam with just fruit and pectin and sugar. So easy. And then there's also a sauce setting, and there's a pulse setting, so you can control what speed and how much you want to use too. So that's just a quick lowdown. So many things you can make on this. I'll share some more with you guys later, but I'm just going to put you right here and let you see what I'm going to cook up here for a second. Okay, so I have my sweet potatoes cubed up. I left one unpeeled because I wanted to show you this amazing peeler. So watch how simple this is to peel. I mean, I love, like 3 years later, I still love getting this peeler out of the drawer. It makes me so happy with how easy that is to peel. So simple. Just use a little bit of the, do that to get all the other stuff off. Get that out of the way. We don't need that. I'm going to use my Santoku knife just to chop it up. We can't put the whole thing in there because the blender will get stuck. And I'm going to do the same thing with my onion, is just cube it up. Just like that. And then I'm going to take my garlic cloves. So these have the peel on them. Sometimes you don't need to crush your garlic, and actually sometimes it tastes better in certain things if you don't have to crush it. So this is just a whole clove of garlic. I put it inside of my little garlic peeler, and you press down on it and roll it back and forth. And then the clove was stuck inside, or the peel was stuck inside, and the clove came out. So let's try that again. So you just put it in there. Get this guy out. I hate peeling garlic, so you stick it in there like that. You press down and you roll, and all peeled. Perfect, right? All right, so what we're gonna do, we are gonna add 2.5 cups of, this is chicken broth, just because that's what I had. It called for veggie broth. Love this measuring cup. It came with the kids set. It's just so nice because it holds 3 cups. So many times you need 2.5 of something or 3 cups, so this is a great cup for that. Then we're going to add about a teaspoon of salt. And then we're going to add all of our sweet potato. So easy, you guys. We're going to add our onion, our 2 garlic cloves, and 3 sage leaves. We're going to put the lid on. I'm going to bring you guys back over here, and I'll show you how easy this was. So now it tells me that the lid was on. So it says, do you want to custom blend? If I just want to blend it all on my own, I would just hit the power button, and it would blend it, and I could adjust the speeds and all of that stuff. But what I'm going to do is just turn the wheel. You can see as they all light up where I want to go. So I'm going to go to the soup setting, and it's going to make it be 212 degrees while it cooks. So it's actually going to boil and cook the potatoes and the onions and all those flavors together. And I don't have to babysit it. I don't have to puree it once it's done with immersion blender, anything. It's all going to be done right here. And this is all whole foods, so it's so easy. The salt is controlled. So I'm just going to push the button. So it's just gonna spin and heat at the same time. So it's gonna work hard for a little while, and I'll be back with the results. Okay, so it's all finished. You can see how hot it is. And then look at how smooth it is. Oh my goodness. So I'm probably gonna put a little coconut milk with it. So good.